Let's get her done. Welcome to Whiskey Buds. I'm Kurt.
Copyrighted or something.
Whiskey Buds?
No, get her done.
Get her done. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is Kurt. I'm Billy.
Yes, sir. People. Okay. Anyways, last week, a whole week ago,
Yeah.
I'm sure you believe that, we talked about trying the Talisker to compare it to the Bowmore.
Yes, the hairy Talisker.
Yes, the hairy Talisker.
You're fired.
All right.
What else? Tell us more.
You know, I don't actually know this other than this comes from the Isle of Skye.
Well, let me see that box. It's like ocean.
Dude, yeah, this is great.
Oh, it's waves hitting
Crashing.
the rocks and spraying up everywhere, and it's got a mermaid lion.
Yeah,
What?
it does. It has a cross between a mermaid and a lion. A merlion.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out, and I could come up with nothing.
He thought he'd been drinking.
From the rugged western shores of the Isle of Skye comes a rich flavored maritime malt. What's maritime malt mean?
Maritime meaning sea, malt meaning malted barley.
Like
So,
got it out of
Scotch.
the ocean?
No, they aged
put
it by
on-
the ocean.
They put it on a ship and
No, they said it by the ocean like it's maritime, like
They're
it's
just making
next to
stuff
the
up.
ocean, man.
with the warming afterglow, so easy to enjoy, yet like sky, is that sky?
Yeah,
S-K-Y?
Skye,
Sky
yeah.
itself, so hard to leave.
Yeah, just like the Isle of Skye, right? So hard to leave. So,
Oh, like you go there and you're trapped and
yeah, and they don't let you
sea.
leave. That's why it's so
a
difficult.
sea or a lion
lions.
is going to attack you and
Yeah.
eat you. And
It's pretty much what it is. All right, so this one I found to be quite enjoyable. Isabella likes it quite a bit too. And after your interest in the Bowmore last week, I thought you would really like this. This one doesn't have an age statement, so I don't know if it's 12 years, 15, 2, 800. Okay, it's not 800.
800.
Yeah.
So, all right. I don't know what's going on. Let's give this a
Yeah.
smell.
Let's try it out.
Hey, this has got some smoky in it.
This is smokier than the Bowmore.
Is it?
Yeah.
By smelling
Maybe
it,
it's
I wouldn't-
peatier.
I wouldn't think so.
Maybe it's peatier.
Wait, so
Like, I confuse the peat and the smoke together because I'm so used to the peat smoke that oftentimes I will miss the smoke and get the peat instead. Or I will confuse the two.
so those are different things, huh? So there's like a peat. So the peat smoke, but there's an actual peat flavor.
Well, it's like hickory smoke or mesquite. Right.
So different flavors of smoke, but they're peat still.
Well, they're all peat, right? But the way they smoke it does it. But so there's a lot of times where I confuse the smoke because most of my stuff is like peaty when it's smoky, other than a couple of them, like the motor oil one.
And that stuff. What was that
And-
called?
Balcones Brimstone.
Brimstone. Yeah, that was
There you go. That's a Devil's Cut right there. Remember back in Devil's Cut, we're trying to figure
That
out
was a
what.
Texas cut right there.
Dude, that's. So maybe what I'm thinking is smoky is more peaty.
Oh. I tried to put my nose in it to get a real good
I
whiff.
know.
And it kind of burned.
Kind of snorted it.
It's not how the professionals do it. They're like,
If people wanted professional, they'd be watching another channel.
they probably are.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, I think I got all I can smell out of it. Like, I smell the smokiness, and I don't really smell much sweet to it, so...
Nope. You're not going to get much sweet out of it. Wow. There's the smoke and the peat right there on the taste. Without the sherry. There's like no fruit sweetness to it.
That's interesting.
No, it's good.
It doesn't seem smokier than the...
The Bowmore?
Yeah. Yeah, there's less. It's not a strong smokiness. What is weird is it's got like this tingly
Quality.
going on. I don't
All
know
right.
what that's from. What is this? 45.8. Wow, they're specific.
Yeah, dude, you gotta know exactly how much. So it's like
But it's not like an alcohol burn. It's like it's almost
2.8% more than the Bowmore.
It was weird. It was almost like it was like a tiny bit of carbonation in it.
All right,
Did you get that at all? Like
maybe some dancing across the tongue.
yeah, that's if you. That's one way to dress it up. It does. It like dances across your tongue. Never heard that before in my life, but I'm gonna go with it.
Hey, if that's what it makes you think of now,
Doesn't it? It's like little sensation, little tingly sensations, just kind of moving around on your tongue, and it's like it's it's not particularly bitter, but
No.
it's
not sweet.
no, it's not sweet. It's it reminds me of carbonation. Like if you drink just carbonated water,
Yeah.
or whatever, like
Sparkling water, yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's kind of bitter, but it's
It depends on if you drink the mineral water or just sparkling water.
I don't know. I don't drink it, so
Right.
I just remember having it like years ago, and it kind of like it was so weird because it
Yeah.
popped on your tongue, and it kind of like had a you guys know you've had it,
He's like, oh man.
but it's not that bubbly, right?
No.
It's not like big bubbles.
Well, it's
like
not
these-
bubbly at all, so we're
well, it's
just
not-
getting the
yeah, but
sensation of it
it's
based
that
off
same kind
of.
of sensation. Like I don't know what it is that's doing that. This is weird. Like no other one I've tasted yet has done that.
No, you talked about another one with like an effervescent quality.
But not like this. It's like it's like tiny little bubbles that are just
I swear
popping
you
with a
mentioned
little
that
bit
some
of
other,
a tiny bit of bitterness maybe or something.
not even bitterness, more like maltiness, spiciness, smoky.
No, it's not that. Like I've had it. Other ones were they kind of did the same thing, but it was spicy, like that rye, spicy. I don't know, but it's interesting. It's got a good flavor after that. I mean that first part is, I guess it is kind of bitter. I said it wasn't bitter, but I think it kind of is.
Okay.
And then after that bitterness goes away, it's got a good flavor.
So you got to wait for the bitterness to. So maybe that's like a malt forward type of thing that's not covered up by the sweetness of a sherry cask finish.
I don't know the Bowmore.
Bowmore.
Boomer. It didn't do anything like that. It was just like smooth. This is like active, right?
Well, you got to be pretty active to dance across someone's tongue.
Yes, it's a dancing whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. So what do you think of that one?
Okay, the smokiness isn't really like a
big thing?
big part of it to me.
No, it's
it's
not
there,
an Isla
but-
Scotch. It's only from the Isle of Skye, not the Isle of Isla, right?
Not Isla Sky. Sky Isla. Isla Sky. Different islands.
Isle of Isla,
Isla.
yeah, versus Isle of Skye. So the island of, if you see it written, it's Islay, but it's Isla.
Yeah, I would call it Islay.
Yeah, you would.
I totally
No, you'd be
would.
like, oh yeah, that's it.
This is from Islay.
Yeah.
I think it's by Tennessee.
Is that near Sydney? A bit further north. Do you know the movie?
No. This is... Yeah, Islay.
It's Isla.
This is kind of good. But it's very confused by it, what it's doing, why it's doing what it's doing.
That's good. It is a whiskey to sit and enjoy and to pick apart. Pick it up. What?
It's like the ocean spraying all over your tongue.
Ocean spray?
And then it's that Merlion.
Yeah.
Just like.
All right.
This is an experience. And not in a bad way. Like, it's fun and it's interesting and it doesn't taste bad. So
it's enjoyable.
I would
like
say try this. How much is this?
$90.
$90?
Yeah.
God, they want so much for their stuff.
I know. And it doesn't even have an age statement. I don't even know how old it is.
I don't. Does age even matter, really?
It depends.
Like, we've tried the different ages, like the 12 and the 15 and the 8 and the whatever. And like
10 and
I can't
5
really
and...
figure out like what difference the ages really make. Because like some of them are...
See, he's catching on quick.
No, this is interesting stuff.
People get caught up with age. And it is cool. Like, I almost bought a 52-year-old scotch to try.
What?
But...
Right here, it's got distilled in 2009, bottled in 2019. So it's 10 years old, right?
Okay, there you go.
You were wrong. I'm getting better at this than you.
Join us next week when Billy is the host.
Yeah. I'm confiscating all this, and I'm going to take you on.
All right. Join us next week for Billy's episode.